Imagine you're lost in the woods and you've run out of water and all you have is a dirty stream to drink out of. Most people would panic, but with this, you don't have to. This is a water filtration straw from Sierra Madre. Today I'll show you how it works and how to use it the right way and why it can literally save your life. I always carry a water filtration system, not always a straw, system in my backpacks, in my EDC, my get home bags. I have always had something. You can only carry so much water with you, but the weight of carrying water around and the amount of water that you need in a disaster or after a disaster, maybe you're hiking home because your car's broke down, you need to be able to filter water because you might have to be drinking out of toilets, you might have to be drinking out of pools, creeks, muddy water, things like that. It is so important to have something. A lot of these are big and bulky though, like this one right here with this bag, and you start getting all these components and these hoses and everything. You really start taking up a lot of room in your backpack. This one right here is a pump. This floats in the water. It has another hose right here. You pump it into your bottle, a clean bottle or whatever, and you have to pump this thing up and it filters the water and pumps it into whatever storage container you have. And you can actually, pump it straight into your mouth if you don't have anything. But having all these big items and bulky items when most of the time it's probably just maybe one or two of you that are in, hiking, maybe just by yourself, you really don't need these. Some of these things will last thousands of gallons. My opinion is getting some of these smaller, more compact, lighter weight little straws. This one right here is good for about 25 gallons. A Sierra Madre sent me their pure water straw. This one right here is good for about 280, 290 gallons, they claim. Probably a lot depends on how muddy the water is, how dirty it is. You want to make sure you're cleaning that water. You can't just drink that creek water and things. There's bacteria and parasites, and it might be muddy and dirty. And also, you're not trying to start a fire to boil water, and then you've got to let it cool down to be able to drink that water. You have all kinds of scenarios that you can still drink that water, but they get into having to do so many different steps when all you have to really do is stick this in that pond or that creek or that toilet and drink right from the top of the straw, get the water that you need. And you can always just, if you have a bottle or a bag or whatever, still have, fill it up with water and drink at it as you need it. I used this today for the first time, and actually I haven't really used a lot of these filters that often. Most of the time I always have bottled water with me, right? We're in scenarios that we always have clean water available to us. I went out in the woods today. I wanted to test this out. I wanted to see what the hype is all about with this. We didn't have like extremely dirty creek water. It actually had a good flow, but there was still fish and snakes and moss and everything else in it. It actually tasted good. It tasted clean. I was impressed. For the weight of this and the price, $45 to have it and peace of mind that you don't have to have gallons and gallons of water in your vehicle or in your backpack because you kind of need to have other important things in that backpack. I think it's just insurance to have with you for 45 bucks. I don't think you can go wrong. All these other ones cost, except for this one right here, cost way more. I mean, these are $300 and $400. This one's probably, I think, in the $100 to $200 range for 45 bucks, and you get about 280 to 290 gallons out of it. It's hard to go wrong. You can pick any of these filters. I don't care which one you pick, but you have to have one in your bag. I think your get home bag, your go bag, the EDC bag, whatever you want to call it, you need to have some type of water filtration straw system, whatever, in that backpack. I like this. I'm really enthused about this. I think after using it today, I thought maybe I'd get a little bit of a weird taste or whatever, but it was great. It was like drinking out of my sink. I really think that everybody should have this. Like I said, it's insurance for you. Give them a shot. For 45 bucks, check out Sierra Madre, their pure water straw. I think it's just great insurance for everybody. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate the support that everybody gives to my channel. And remember this: God, family, country.